Ivana didn't play because she was still recovering from surgery, but she tried to get out there and play. I think Bama had to pull her off 2 or 3 times, to get back. Ashlyn also at that tournament won best defense of the entire tournament. So that's kind of some team stuff. Here's what we're going to do. I'm going to give out certificates. Go right down the list. Number 1, Rebecca Cartwright. Ashlyn Easley. Ivana Easley. Miss Callie Massey. Alexia McCall. Sabrina McMillan. Taya Mosqueda. Taylor Barrett. Kinsley Cable. Leah Bennett. Shelby McCall. Maylee Miller.
Good job, girl.
Caitlin Smith. Tatiana Mosqueda. And Delaney Rowland. Well, just like everything, these girls voted awards. They did a great job coming up with these. There is one award that I'll discuss in a minute that Coach Robbie handled, and I think you'll understand why and appreciate it. The first award we're going to give out tonight is the Most Improved. The Most Improved award. This girl, no doubt there was several girls that were voted upon. This one wanted to, just to show all these girls. Yeah, we've all said it. They've improved. It's been said. What you want to see is your girls improve as a whole. The most improved girl tonight is Miss Taylor Barrett. I got a story on Taylor. In the tournament, she was just having a bad game, and this is what got her this award. I met with her in the locker room, and let me tell you, the hardest thing anybody can do in this room is to coach your own girl. And Tyson and her, boy, he was getting her, which, if it was my daughter, I'd have done the same thing, so I can't say nothing. So I got with her in the back, and she said these words. And this is why one of the reasons being most improved, what she wanted to be improved for was a team. She said, Coach Robbie, I'm sorry, I just feel like I'm letting the team down. I said, no, you just go out there, keep hustling, keep doing what you're doing. That's what makes you better, makes your teammates better. She said, well, I just want to be my best for the team. And that's Taylor Barrett. That was in the tournament. She was great words by you, Taylor. You're most improved. Thank you. Your 110% award tonight, Miss Sabrina McMillan. I think she won this award, and I know why. One of the reasons all year long, Sabrina, she was injured with her ankles, and her daddy back there would say, Coach, look at her ankle. I said, okay. She didn't tell me nothing. He said, I know. She wants to play ball. And that's how it was. And that 110% award, every time we told her to do something, every time we told her to get out there and do, Sabrina did that. So great job, Sabrina. Thank you. Your dedicated warrior. I have 2 of these. This is the award that probably had the most distribution of votes. So I had to pray about this because I'm like, okay, do I get them to re-vote? Do me and Tyson vote? What do we do here? Because it was distributed amongst the whole team. And Coach McCarty taught me a few years ago when he gave the dedicated warrior out to a young man. Everybody looks at dedicated warriors different ways. There are 2 girls that are seniors on this team that since the 6th grade, they got the least amount of playing time, the least flashy, the least of stuff. But guess what they have been doing every practice when they were there? If you ran 20 laps, how many laps did they run? 20. If they had to run 10 sprints, they ran 10 sprints. If they had to shoot 10 free throws, they shot 10 free throws. All year, all their career, from 6th grade to seniors. To me, that is dedication. They stuck with it, thick and thin, no matter what kind of playing time they got. When they were on the bench, they were yelling, screaming, hollering for their teammates, pulling for their teammates. This year, Coach Robbie and Coach Tyson both agree to this. You're dedicated warriors. We'll mention both names, Rebecca Cartwright and Callie Massey. If we all had their dedication in life, we'd go big. Your best defense tonight. I'm going to give it to her and say a few things about her. Your best defense, Miss Ashlyn Easley. Yeah. Ashlyn, this year, she scored 132 points. Where does it get created from? Defense. Ever since the 6th grade and 7th grade, but the 7th grade is where it really keyed in that we knew Ashlyn was going to be a huge asset to us defensively in the middle. They had a girl that was about 6'2" or 6'3" that was a 9th grader. She was a giant in 7th grade. When she was in 7th grade, that girl was a 9th grader. That girl's her top scorer. She averaged like 23 or 24 points a game in 7th grade. Ashlyn, 7th grade, held her to 3 points. Was reminded of that stat. Well, this year, same thing. I was told at the tournament, the big girl, the team was going to play in the last game, she's going to kill you, coach. You got to stop her. You got to stop her. She had 0 points in that game. Guess who was playing defense in the middle? So all throughout, that's what we did with Ashlyn, and she dominated what we see as coaches, rebounds, boxing out. She did that incredibly, and your best defense, no doubt, Ashlyn. Tonight, your best offensive goes to Miss Ivana Easley. Ivana, she had, she was a leader on the floor. She was our point guard. Okay, she created the offense. She had many assists. She had 141 total points this year. At the same time, while battling some, her stomach and her pain and her issues, and through all that, she stuck with it. And then even like I told you, right after the season, had surgery. And so Ivana has just been that for the last several years. As a senior, she's been our point guard the last 3 or 4 years and developed into that and done a great job. Your best offense tonight, Miss Ivana. Tonight, your most Christ-like for the varsity girls, Miss Alexia McCall. Alexia led devotions before every game. It's just part of her. And Mr. Smith said it right. Sometimes being the loudest means to be the quietest. And she would do that. I will tell you 2 stories about Lexi real quick. Number 1, Coach gave me a drill years ago. Coach is Miss Sherilyn's husband that has passed away. He gave me a drill. Well, I did it, and I don't think I gave the girls the correct instructions. And Lexi went in full force like she should have and did what she thought I was doing and busted her head wide open on the floor. That was Lexi, just after it and getting after it. So funny story with her, of course, I'm like, man, let me look at your eyebrow every game, trying to make sure it's gotten better and better. But Lexi was that, her work ethic also, I got to give a shout out to this because her work ethic. Lexi probably this year was the girl that worked on her shot the most. She developed into a baseline shot and did an awesome job, scored points there, made baskets from the outside. So along with her Christ-like attitude and her Christ-like character of award she won, she'd give her a shout out to those other things that she did. Congratulations. This year, ladies and gentlemen, voted by the girls, and it was not quite unanimous, but it was 85% most valuable player, Taya Mosqueda. Taya scored 233 points. She improved on her shooting. Listen, she was great, your most valuable player. Offensively, boy, she got it going at times and helped us and carried us through. Defensively, when I say these words, these girls cringe at it, but when I mention the name Reagan from First Christian, she would give us fits. There was 2 games when we finally said, okay, we got a box and won her, and we did that, and we put her on her, along with Ashlyn. Ashlyn helped with that too. Reagan scored 3 points after that in 2 games. Taya was part of that, along with Ashlyn. And so, your MVP, no doubt, Taya has shown it. Great job, Taya. We appreciate it. This will be my hardest part, and I'm done. And I'm going to finish with this. To the seniors, which I also want to honorable mention, Angel Peacock. Because in 2019, when I started coaching the girls, Angel Peacock was with us as seniors and played with us. And Angel, just a shout out to her, she kind of realized cheering might have been her way to go, and she's turned out to be a great cheerleader for us. Yeah. In 2019, it all started. We were 5-8, our first year. Boy, those early days, I'll never forget the first game we won. Man, it was great. The second game, we got beat pretty good. The third game, we were humiliated. We were crying on the court. Coach Robbie, it's the first time I've ever done this, and I hope I never do it again, but I actually was yelling at the other coach, which is an automatic technical foul, but even the referees knew that it was being very quite unfair. These girls stuck with it through that year. They were all 6th graders, the seniors. We've come a long way, girls, from the early days. 2020 to 2022, they were 25-0, won 2 championships. 23 to 24 season, we were 17-3. We won a varsity championship. These seniors, over the 7 years, they are 775 percentage in their winning percentage. 775. They've done a wonderful job. Girls from the early days have been on the court, sticking through it. The championships we won. The big games we won and lost. I pray that this game tonight has taught you a lot about life. This is for all of us. No matter the victories or defeats, God has a purpose. He has a plan for each of us. Always be you. Everyone in the room, be yourself. Don't try to be somebody else. Don't try to live to others' expectations. Live to your expectation to what you see God wants you to be. I love you, seniors, more than you know. This group might be the most special group I've ever coached because I've had them from the start. And today we walk away with a great senior class. I love you all, seniors. Coach Robbie.